Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do something a little bit different here on the channel, and we're going to go to LSPDFR. And LSPDFR stands for Los Santos Police Department First Response, and it is a modification for Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PC that allows you to play as a police officer. In this game you can pull vehicles over, go on calls, arrest people, all sorts of things. You can also download mods for the mod, or mainly additional mods for the game. So what you would do, because the base game has the stock cars for Grand Theft Auto 5, but I have installed mods like this one here to get real police cars in the game, and to get a actual lighting system in the game, a real siren, some call-out pads, so they only give you a couple. Anyway, so the way I'm going to do this is I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to walk you through the vehicle. If it's a new vehicle, I'll walk you through it. I'll show you what I'm wearing for the episode, what uniform I'm wearing. We'll go on patrol, and that'll be about it. So for starters, my uniform. This here comes from the EUP pack, or the emergency uniforms pack, and everything on this uniform is EUP. So we have an outer carrier here, and most people mistake this for a ballistic vest, but this is actually an outer carrier. So instead of an officer having to wear this underneath the uniform shirt, he'd wear it over it. And that little patch that says LSPD, and it has those numbers, that's technically my badge. It says that I'm with the Los Angeles Police Department, that's my badge number. And then everything else is pretty plain Jane, and I have my badge number and my agency on the back as well. And then here we have these patches here, Los Santos police patches. They blend into the uniform. This is not a uniform shirt. It's a polo shirt that usually a gang task force officer would wear, or a SWAT officer would wear when he's not in his full uniform. And then I also have my sergeant stripes, because my channel name is Sergeant Sweezy. I can be a sergeant in a police game. Why not? It only ties everything together. For the belt, it is pretty plain Jane, pretty minimalistic. I have here on the left, well on the far left actually, is my pistol. My arm's kind of cutting through it there a little bit, but I like that. In the default, you don't get a pistol. The default game does not give you a pistol on your belt. And then I have mags, obviously. Those are open top mags, which is you don't have to open the case. They're already like that. You just pull the mag out. I have my keys on the keyring there. I have a pair of handcuffs in the front, a taser, which looks to be an X2. Either that or an X26B. It's not the X26 by the size of it. A flashlight holder or a pepper spray holder, whichever one you want to call it, doesn't matter. And then another cuff case, and then so we go back to the gun. That's really all I have there, and that hat there is just a regular black hat. Nothing too special there. Enough about me. Let's head over here and get into the car, and I'll show you around that. So this is a 2016 Chevrolet Silverado with a police package on it. Let's go through the actual vehicle itself. So we have a push bar here that has different ions for lights and everything in there. A spotlight, and unfortunately that does not work. I don't have the mod working for that. Obviously a light bar that looks like a Whelen, I'm not sure if it is, but it looks like a Whelen Liberty SX, if I'm correct. Either that or it's a Liberty 2, but it's the old Liberty 2 if that's the case. Then here we have ALPRs, which are automatic license plate readers, which if you're driving down the road, these things would pick up the license plate of everybody, and if there's any flags on any particular vehicle, then it would light you up. Not light you up, but it would come up on the computer. If there's a hit. If there's nothing, if there's no flags in the vehicle, it won't even come up on the screen. They don't work though, unfortunately. I'm gonna hopefully get a mod for them in the future. And then there's just a toolbox in the back with probably spikes, cones, road flares, things like that, or maybe even some basic EMS equipment. So I know every officer, at least in New York, so I'm going to carry this over to San Andreas, which I wouldn't think would be any different, but they're all trained up to be EMTs. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open all the doors here, that way you can see everything. And then in here, you can see we have our that's obviously our control switch, or sorry, our control panel for our lights and everything. We have our computer there. Once I get in here, I'll show you a little bit more. You can see the dash cam up there underneath the mirror, and the radar system. Unfortunately, that too is not working yet. Still gotta get a mod for that. That's mainly just for looks. In the back here, you can see we have our cage. Oh, and you can see a shotgun right there. And here we have the cage. It's a Satina cage. Pretty basic. Not a whole lot of leg room for the bad guys back here. But it's not meant to be comfy. So. And then there's obviously the toolbox here, and then the tailgate. Same thing on either side. You can just see the control switch a little bit better. And then the hood here. It's a pretty nice engine bay. I think it looks kind of nice. Can't tell if it's a V6 or a V8. I imagine it's a V8 because it's a police vehicle, but yeah. And then there is the siren box too. I forgot to mention that. I'm gonna go ahead and close all the doors up. And I'll get on into this here, and I'll show you the interior of it from what you can see. So steering wheel lines up pretty well. I think it does. And you can see the laptop all lit up, the computer all lit up, and yeah. And then as far as lighting goes, we have here stage 1. It's just a traffic advisor, and I have that set for to move traffic to the left because it's obviously something you're going to do. I'm going to use for like traffic stops. Stage 2 adds a little bit of lighting to the front with the push bar lights coming on. Nothing different there besides a little bit of backlighting and the arrow stick. And I would use this on a traffic stop. And then stage 3 is everything. So you have all your push bumper lights going. Your side push bumper lights. There's a red hideaways here in the headlights and blues on this side, and then there's little tiny side lights right there. You can see the little ions, and then obviously the light bar goes, and then in the back you just have wig bats in the back, and then those little tiny reverse light hideaways have that too. And even up there by the cab there, that little light there works too. Then what I like is it actually overrides it if you're backing up. It overrides the lights. Anyway, and then you can also do takedowns, which give better scene lighting. So if I have a vehicle pulled over and I want to see better at night, because you'll see this, I'll put my takedowns on, and it really does light up the entire place. So yeah, we'll wait. I'm gonna wait to use the siren until we actually get out on patrol. But speaking of getting out on patrol, I'm gonna go ahead here. Usually I would just do it while I'm in the car, but when I'm boarding, I don't want to do it because it does weird things with the ELS. So what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves available for calls, and that's going to happen too, because whenever I hit that button, it opens the door for prisoners. And so now we're available for calls, and we're just going to get on patrol. Now what I'm going to do is I have decided that I'm not going to cut anything out from the video, so everything that I do, you're going to see. You're going to see everything that I do in the exact way that I do it. So there's not going to be any cutting, any editing. If I end up having to chase after somebody, then you're just going to want to have to skip it because I can only walk in my car. But I might be able to use the trainer and work my vehicle closer. That way I don't have to sit through. And there are a couple reasons why I'm not skipping, or I'm not I cannot speak today. There are a couple of reasons why I'm not going to add clips. One is because I'm not really knowledgeable.
Citizens report a robbery at Strawberry 24/7
We're
Market.
gonna go to that.
Respond on 3.
We're gonna head down to that, but I'll get back to that in a minute. Let's just head down here. Oops, that's a second. I don't know what that's doing, because I'm not telling it to go through those yet, but...
Strawberry.
There they are. I got eyes on them.
Strawberry.
And this is actually what you would do. You would actually just love tapping with the car. Alright, missed the chase. There we go.
Let's see some hands up.
He's gonna get on the ground now. And that is how it's done, folks. Yeah, you actually would hit them with the car if they're running like that. And it's not to really, like, do a whole lot of harm to them. It's mainly, you wouldn't hit them with force, just enough to knock them off their balance, really, is all you would do it for. So let me go ahead here and, pat him down, see what he has on him. Blue Zephonos. And that's happening. Whenever I go to grab someone, sometimes it doesn't always agree, so it's gonna do that for a little bit. There it goes, sorry. Blue Zephonos. I think I'm just gonna let them run his name, because I'm not back on my computer, and I'm not good with names. You'll notice that. I'm really not the best with names. So you're gonna see me trying to figure out what I'm doing as far as names go. And I think I figured out what's wrong with my stages. I think I have it on automatic, so it I just turn it on and it'll go through the different siren tones on its own, and I don't like that, so I'm gonna let him go. Here, make him sit right here for now, and then I'm gonna open the back door. No, I didn't want to grab him. I'm gonna open the door.
Get in the car and behave.
Sometimes he jumps back out like he just did now. I don't know why they do that.
Don't be a dick. Just get in the car.
Now let's stay like that.
Hey, asshole.
You want to start something, do you? Get ready. Oh, you are? Okay, that's a threat. You're getting arrested now.
I will. Fuck you.
Yep, you're getting arrested. You know what? I'm just gonna let it go. And I'm gonna get out of here because these guys have guns. I know they do. And they will light me up. That's why I hate making arrests out here. Yeah, you're gonna hear a little bit of that too. Let me turn that off. How do I turn that off? Because I don't know how I turned that on in the first place, so it's still gonna happen. I don't know how I did that though. That's my lights. That's the stages. That's for my traffic advisor. That's for a turn signal. And that's to get in and out of the car. I know I should already know what I'm doing, but I don't. I really don't know what I'm doing as far as this, because I'm fairly new to this, so that's that. I don't know. I'm gonna probably just get a different, I'm probably just gonna get a different car when I get down here, because not even my headlights are working. Yeah.
This ain't happening.
Not even my headlights are working. Just those are takedowns. So I think I'm just gonna spawn a new car once we get him down here. And typically I would just bring them in on my own, but because I want to get in add to a car, and that's a crash.
What the fuck did you do to my ride?
Yeah, I'm not usually like this. I'm just trying to, my mind's kind of in a couple different places. We're trying to figure out what I did wrong for that and how to stop that. And I do have to walk in there with him anyway. Alright. When I do, I'll walk out the front door and I'll just spawn another truck. Because we're going to stay with the truck for this episode, and you also do have to do that. You have to, like, throw them out of the vehicle to get them to actually get out. You can't just, like, make them peacefully get out of the vehicle. Anyway, I try to go for professionalism and realistic behavior, as much realistic behavior as I can. But sometimes it doesn't really work. So let's just go ahead and bring him on in. Come on, there we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I will go back out that way to get to my car, but I'm just going to go out this way here and get up to the outside. I don't know who you are or how you're right back there.
Attention all units, we have a Grand Theft Auto in progress on Del Perro Freeway.
They might have something down here. I don't know if I saw a truck out here. If I did, I'll take it, but if not, no, I didn't. Alright, so I'm just going to spawn on. So I'm going to go through my menu. Vehicle spawning, emergency, police 2, 3. There we go. Now it should work. Now it works how I want it to. Alright. Back on patrol. Nothing, and that was a little quick. Okay, Mr. Challenger. Yeah, I got a mod for a Dodge Challenger. That's my car. Okay, yeah, you're getting stopped. You're getting stopped. Over you go. Come on. So, you know what? I'm gonna cancel it and then I'll restart it once we get through this light. Now, tag them. Now, there we go. Now I'll pull him over. There we go. He's stopping. Where is he? Yeah, he is. Okay. Alright, I can back off a little bit. I'm gonna run his name. I'm gonna run his plate right there. Okay, Cletus Blake. Alright, I'm gonna approach him from the passenger side because this is a really busy friggin' road this way. I'm gonna grab my flashlight too. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, it's not my fault. You gave me psychological scars from childhood.
And is that you? That is Cletus Blake. Alright, Mr. Blake, I'll be right with you. And you're gonna see that every time I get an ID, it's going to make me. It's going to say "Gift Mom." Don't know why, but it does. So. Alright. Let's see if I got his name right. Cletus Blake. That looks about right, and it is awesome. Alright, let's validate the I'm just gonna let him go with a warning, actually. Because everything's clear on him. He stopped good for me, so. Usually if they stop in a stupid way, then I'll actually get them. Is that what he just ran? It was. Oh, Andy almost hit them. Huh.
Alright, off you go!
If I wasn't still caught up in this, I would have went right after him. Dude, you're gonna stop. I don't care. I don't care if you had to get anywhere. You're stopping for me. LSPD. Alright, let's get back out here. I'm gonna head up towards the finer part of the city because okay, no I'm not. I'm gonna pull this guy over real quick. I am gonna try and make my way up to the finer part of the city. There we go. So you know. Am I actually gonna get in a pursuit with this dude? You've got to be kidding me. Oh! Alright, I'm arresting this dude now. That's it. You're out of here. Nope, out of the car.
Police! Let's see some hands up!
No, not dealing with you today. You almost ran a person over. You ran from me. Didn't register it as a pursuit, but I take it as one. So you didn't stop, so. And you read a couple red lights, so yeah, you're gonna be placed under arrest. And I don't know why my turn signal's still on, but it is. Alright. What do you have on you? Tony Allen. Alright, I should be able to remember that easy enough. Alright, Tony. Go ahead here. I'm going to turn off my turn signal once I can. Go ahead, have him get in the car.
Get in the car and behave!
And I'm going to wait. He'll probably jump back out on me. Doesn't look like it. Surprising. Alright. Did it say John Allen? Can't think of what it said his name was. Can't think of it now. Maybe it's registered to him. Hopefully. Jim Bob, it's registered to, and that's not him. I can't remember, did it say he was like Tom? I feel like it said he was Jim Allen. I can't remember, no that wasn't him. Tom Allen, maybe? I know his last name is Allen. There it is, Tom Allen. That was it. Had to have been, right? Just that thing went away. Nope, that's not his name, and I can't get it again unless I release him and then stop him again to get his information again, because because the game thinks, well, it automatically assumes that I still have his ID. So, I'll let them take care of the work and processing. So we're just gonna bring him on back to the station and get back out to it. The next call he takes is probably going to be the last call because I don't want him going too long because I know people get bored of the same thing over and over again. Well, not the same thing over and over again, you know, I'm gonna just get through this. Just gonna get through that. There we go. Alright, let's get in here. Yeah, okay. That's right. There we go. Alright, let's get him out. And I again gotta do the unrealistic ripping someone out of the vehicle. There it goes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I would say the exact same thing, dude. I would say the exact same thing. I apologize if I'm, like, kind of talking a little quiet. It's just I'm not used to, like, recording and actually people wanting to listen to me. Or even listening to me at all, even if they don't want to. So it's, kind of difficult for me to actually... Okay, the other guy was already bailed out. Awesome. Someone loves him too much. And come on! Tell you this freaking thing. There we go. But yeah, you might notice that I talk a little bit lower usually and a little quieter because I don't really. I feel like I'm talking myself.
A503 in Textile City.
We need to catch up to.
Backup required in Mission Row.
Come on, get me from
Respond
here.
code 3.
That could be the last thing we go
Dispatch,
to.
we are en route. Queen 2, we are on our way.
Let's get out of here. Let's go.
Dispatch, we got a visual on the perp. In pursuit.
Let's catch up to this. See what we can get ourselves into.
Dispatch, we got eyes on the target. Moving to engage.
You might see some unrealistic things like some of the trucks have park ranger skins and not actual LSPD skins like they all do. And that's it. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it.
Hey, dispatch, the suspect is on foot.
Get your friggin' gun out.
Just give up.
Give yourself up!
Come over here. Alright. Well, that looks like that was about it, and he's gonna be apprehended. Not sure what it was. I heard that it was Grand Theft Auto, and the car was already despawned already.
Go ahead, get in the car now.
So, quite a few units actually ended up responding to that, because the call came out on the, call came out at the station. What was that? Grand Theft Auto has crashed. Please wait while Rage plugin HUD generates a crash report. This may take a minute. Alright, well, I mean, it's already... Alright guys, that's going to be the end of the video. That is going to be the end of the video. I apologize for the cutout right there at the end. That is going to be it. My LSPDFR crashed on me, so that kind of threw me out. But yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy it. I thought that maybe bringing LSPDFR to the game, or to the channel, would be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for more episodes, and yeah, so I hope you guys have a good one, and take care.